Okay, everyone. After 2 years of no response, no updates, just a few insular materials here and there, we are finally getting a quick first look at the new season of Genlock, Rooster Teeth's original mech animated series here. Oh, I I loved this series as a mech fan. It was just almost perfection in a way here. And the star-studded cast here. Uh, I regret not finishing my breakdown videos here, but things happen. I have more respect for Murder of Birds here when he does his breakdown videos of Ruby. After doing that, yeah. But I have been waiting for this show here. Genlock has indeed hasn't left us technically in the greater mind here. Like they've had books, comic books, and recently there was the video game crossover material that happened. There's also the usual merchandise that got in Rooster Teeth's store. But I was excited. It was a great series here. I wanted more. But then, of course, you hear the behind the scenes uh, the turmoil that happens here with Gary Haddock here. He wanted the show to be perfection, to come out exactly like his vision here. He was way too overbearing with the staff here. There was word of crunch. It really is tragic here, and it regulated Gary's to just be a advisory role from this point on. The last I heard, like he's still on the project, but he's no longer really attached to Rooster Teeth and only comes in to like offer small advice because this is still his baby, for all intents and purposes. So, yeah. There's also this bit of drama, and I talked about this before here. I had problems with this, and how this season will premiere first on HBO Max, and then 3 months later on Rooster Teeth's site. At first, I was quite upset by this here, but given the news that happened afterwards on Rooster Teeth and such, I'm not as perturbed by this event anymore. Sorry. That being said, I'm still looking forward to this series. So let's find out what happens. Now, when we last left off, we have season 1 here. They defeated Nemesis finally, but surprise, surprise, we learn that Sinclair, the actual next Holon pilot, is still very much alive. They've also teased a little bit here that, well, Chase's family could be alive as well here, because we see when they were in the VR space that we saw like Dree's avatar right there. Here's hoping. Maybe the Lady Resistance group. All right.
You know, at the time, I thought the other me was being figurative when he said,
No copy. Kill these copies. Yes, I understand. Yeah.
He was being literal.
Yeah.
The first time they unleashed a pack of Nemesis on us, it
Nemesis.
was against 5, and they had smoke. Next fight, it was 17 copies.
17 copies.
Barely surviving every fight. Not to mention acid rain eating through the metal skin on the only body I have.
Acid rain.
And that wasn't even the worst of it.
Oh, wow.
Killing yourself again.
And again. And again.
That, I don't even know what to do with that.
Oh, yeah, must be.
But I won't give in to hopelessness, nor fear.
Oh, boy, yeah. I at first. Yeah. Yeah, like Chase here, when I saw this scene, I first misunderstood that. as well, differently so. But now, yes, after a while, I see, and this just confirms it. It's a cop. They made not just one copy; they made many here because they have made several copies of the original Holon Brain. That makes sense. They can't risk doing more invasive studies here. They can't crack it open. It's their sole brain, so the best they can do is just relatively passive experimentations on it and try to copy the personalities on a new Holon on their union-made Holon brain. So yeah, make a copy of a copy. They made multiple copies here. The first one was at best maybe a trial run. So yeah, like they just all they had to do was remove the brain, remove the Holon brain from the Holon here, and they can just study the Holon like big time. They make multiple copies, and yeah, we see what happens here. They've been fighting again and again. It's like, like what?
The first time they unleashed a pack of Nemesis on us, it was
8 against 5, and then when they had the smoke, they had nano machine smoke right there, and then 17 copies. Next one. 17 copies. And it's amazing they kept winning here. They got worse here. Like, we got acid rain happening here. Ugh. They've been fighting in the winter, so they've been fighting most Holon upon Holons. Like, Nemesis versus against Nemesis. How many copies? I don't know, but yeah, these guys, they've been improving their skills, obviously, but at the same time, for Chase, just killing yourself over and over and over again after every battle. And the enemy will keep improving themselves. These guys, their Holons have remained the same here because they're now like technically independent relatively. They need to start upgrading their style here. I mean, they've been working well here, but now it's only a matter of time before the Union makes brand new designs here. Like they know that recording every battle they've taken here, and they're improving themselves. This has all been just trying to wear them down here, collect data on these guys, no doubt, and eventually make a new Nemesis 2.0 or whatever, and bring them in. So yeah, they got a lot. I can keep breaking this down here, but yeah, they got the copies here. We got fighting the forest. Yeah, all this. We got fights in the cities. They barely survive.
Not to mention acid rain, eating through the metal skin on the only body I have left.
In this area right here, and you gotta wonder where are they going here. They gotta be taking stops, detours to get their Holons repaired after every fight. Yeah, wear and tear starts accumulating here. And while the Nemesis, they got the nanomachines that can like just make temporary fixes. But if you hack through them, it doesn't matter.
And that wasn't even the worst of it. Killing yourself again and again and again. That, I don't even know what to do with that.
So yeah, these guys keep getting better and better. It's like they got plenty of experience killing Nemesis units to the point where they can send a horde of them. They still win here. Granted, they barely win. And yet at the same time, like, why are the Union just keep sending all these Nemesis towards these guys? It's like they must. Okay, we don't know much here yet, but they must of course be sending the Nemesis to other fields of battle here to like further expand. Because we know how the Union operate here. They're like a disease. They slowly encroach into areas, weeding out any polity forces. And yeah, because the border keeps getting closer and closer, and it's not just in like America here. It's like they slowed them down here, but it's all around the world. And I gotta wonder here, because there's also Japan and stuff like that. Japan, there's a bunch of things are getting worse and worse here to the point. Oh boy, this is a cool image, by the way. So yeah, it's like I mean, we know from the comic books the Union has made strong inroads into Japan. There's that and everything, and they're not above, of course. Of course, they give you spies and that and just whatever. But gotta wonder how long gonna keep it going like this. They're gonna have to go back to the military at one point here, because right now they're working independently. There's only so much you can do that here, and they gotta return to Artasa to get those Holons not just repaired but upgraded as well here to deal with an ever-evolving enemy. Let's not forget the fact that because Chase is still trapped in this Holon now, that they can just find him. They can zero in on him. I mean, yeah, range might be a factor, most likely is, but it just shows that the Nemesis can creep in on them and locate wherever they are. Yeah, this is... It's an endurance. Season 2 looks like it's gonna be an endurance test here. Granted, they got for the guys here. They're gonna have to show a bit more about Sinclair and how he's surviving, what he's doing. Is he trying to get back into to the party, trying to warn them, trying to get a message? How did he survive supposed brainwashing? And we know the Union do perform brainwashing here. This was confirmed by Yas herself, a former Union pilot. I wanted to see everyone. So yeah, everyone, thank you all for watching. I am excited. I'm excited for this. I can't wait for this. I want more of this here. I really hope this does better here. I am, of course, worried because of the changes that happened within Rooster Teeth between season 1 of this series and today and right now, and how, yeah, you see the changes when it comes to, say, in Ruby, but I won't get into that here because I've gotten into that more often than not. So I am worried. I am also a bit worried here. This looks cool so far and everything. I hope the fight scenes will be great here. I know that it can't be all fight scenes here because they do a lot of good job with the fight scenes here, making sure it's perfect, which is why they need to save those scenes. It's like for the appropriate time. Otherwise, most of their budget would go away. So yeah, that's all I can say, everyone. Thank you for watching. As always, comment about what you all thought. Let's subscribe for more videos. So next one is Mecha-san logging out.